What is up, everyone? Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 60. And wow, this episode was kind of weird. It was kind of back and forth with the quality of it, honestly. But the revelation at the very end is, the major thing for this episode. But just to give a little bit of insight of what what yesterday's episode was. I watched it on Sunday, but I'm barely posting a review now, and I do apologize for that. I actually was really busy yesterday, but I still wanted to do my review. But pretty much the one thing I really liked, the two main key points for this episode was simply, first thing was, when Trunks was telling young Trunks about what happened in his timeline, like, why Goku and Vegeta and everyone's still dead in his time, and that anything they do in their in the present doesn't change his future, which is true because it's never been that way, because he wouldn't even exist at this point if, stopping Cell and the androids saved his future, or if defeating Zamasu in our time, none of that affects his future. They still exist in his future. And the thing that was really crazy was, he's explaining it to it, and I always wanted that. I always hated the idea of young Trunks not knowing what happened to his future self, And it always just bothered me, honestly. I always thought it was weird that they never explained what happened to him, and it was really cool, and it kind of gives a little bit of character development for future Trunks and also young Trunks at the same time. So that was the thing I really liked, how he explained, that the androids were evil, they killed his dad, Goku died from the heart virus, etc., etc. And it was really cool how we got to see that little bit of a connection with Trunks and his younger self. And then, we obviously go to the future, and we see, Mai, and everyone's okay again. The thing that really threw me off was when Goku said that he's never kissed Chi-Chi, apparently, that he's never done that, like never had a kiss or something. How does that work? He had two sons with her, he obviously did more than just kissing with her, but yet he's never kissed her. I was always really confused on that. And then not to mention, there is a scene in Dragon Ball Z where they implied that they did have a kiss. The thing is, though, a lot of people were saying was that it wasn't actually in the manga, which is true. If you read the manga at that part where they supposedly kiss, it's the part where Goku finally awakens from the heart virus and tells Chi-Chi that he's going to take Gohan to go train so they can get strong enough to beat the androids in Cell. In the anime, they show a scene where it looks kind of like, it heavily implies that they give each other a kiss, but in the manga, it's not there at all. So I don't know if the show is basing it off the manga and just kind of forgot that scene was in the anime, or if maybe it was a mistranslation and he just means something as stupid as he never kissed Mai himself, or I don't know. It was always really weird on that whole little kiss part. But I don't really care in the end, because Dragon Ball Z isn't about, romance and kissing. So that was actually, kind of like whatever, just more of a comedic scene. Then we get to the main part, which was, seeing Zamasu and Black. And Black pretty much explains that he is, in fact, Zamasu as well. He used the Super Dragon Balls to switch his body with Goku, and then killed Goku while he was trapped in Zamasu's body. So he pretty much did kill Goku. Goku's dead in whatever timeline he came from, because he tricked Goku, used the Super Dragon Balls, and got rid of him. So that's a really kind of crazy and horrible thing to realize, that Goku was horribly tricked. It's not something like Zamasu using Goku's dead body from the future or anything like that. It's just literally another Zamasu from a different timeline who used the Super Dragon Balls to get rid of Goku. And that was actually really quite interesting, and I really want to see more, and what, they go more into an explanation, because that means there's two Zamasus. We're finding two Zamasus at this point. Zamasu and Goku's body, and also the normal Zamasu that's immortal. And the thing that's weird is that even though they're the same person, they tend to kind of lack each other's personality. They seem to differ a lot, so I wonder, if they explain that, or maybe it's because he's in Goku's body, so he kind of got more of the thrill of battle like a Saiyan or something like that. They never really explained that, but they probably will in the next few episodes. But this episode is morely of like an explanation episode, nothing really too great, and honestly I'm just going to give this episode a 7 out of 10. Nothing too amazing, but its huge revelation at the end did boost up what the episode really was, which once again was simply a explanation episode. But I cannot wait till next week to see what happens. But anyways, guys, if you guys liked this video, please definitely hit that like button and subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about yesterday's Dragon Ball Super and the whole explanation of Goku Black. Personally, I find it a little confusing, but I'm pretty sure they will bring more light to it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.